LR, the Liberal Redneck here. Coming to you from a country where a convicted felon showing serious signs of cognitive failure is the Republican choice to lead our country. He is in the midst of a catastrophic meltdown before our very eyes, and there seems to be a genetic root to his collapse. Donald Trump's nephew discussed the family's history of dementia and possible signs of the condition in his uncle during an interview last week. Fred Trump III, the son of Donald Trump's late brother, Fred Trump Jr., wrote in his book about his grandfather's battle with Alzheimer's disease. Fred Trump Sr. died at 93 years old in 1999, 8 years after he was diagnosed with the neurodegenerative disease. During an appearance on Sirius XM's The Dean Obadala Show, Fred Trump III was asked if he sees anything in Donald Trump that reminds him of his grandfather during those years. He suggested he could see some indicators based on his experiences, but noted he's no medical expert. You know, Donald said, "Oh, my father was tip-top until the end." I can assure you that was not the case, he said. "I know what I saw in my grandfather." He added, "I know what I saw in Donald's older sister, my Aunt Mary Ann, who, in the end, I am not a doctor. I don't pretend to be. I just know the warning signs from both of my grandfathers." Donald Trump's sister, Mary Ann Trump Berry, died at 86 in November last year. Donald's cousin, John Walters, had dementia. It runs in the family. Fred Trump III went on adding of his uncle, "He looks older, and I get it. Anybody who's in that office looks different when they come out. But the things he's spewing and the craziness, and he just can't stick to a message. And he used to be able to stick to a message." He noted the Republican nominee's failure to stay on topic at a speech in North Carolina last week that his campaign said would focus on the economy. He had one goal: talk about the economy, he said. Fred Trump III last month became the second member of the family to publish a damaging tell-all about the former president when he released his memoir, All in the Family, The Trumps and How We Got This Way. His sister, Mary Trump, has written several books on the subject. Donald Trump spent much of the campaign against President Joe Biden fixated on what he claimed was a cognitive decline in his opponent. Polls show significant portions of voters were concerned about both men's mental acuity. Trump's been struggling to recalibrate since Biden stepped aside and Harris, a much younger and more energetic candidate, joined the race to a wave of momentum. The Washington Post earlier this year analyzed Trump's preoccupation with mental fitness and how that may have been shaped by his father's experience. Experts don't exactly know how people develop Alzheimer's, but genetics have been found to play a role. Individuals with a parent or sibling who had the condition are more likely to develop the condition, and the risk increases for those who have more than one first-degree relative with the condition, according to the Alzheimer's Association. This is not a person we want leading our country. He is unfit. Thanks for listening, and remember, always vote blue.